What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of KJ the Investor. This is yours truly, KJ. And without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the portfolio. All right, you guys, you picked a good episode to be attentive, to be a part of it, because guess what? Today is the day. I'm going to show you guys exactly step by step how I sell options, how I buy options, and how I generate income. Right now, we're looking to the investing account. We are sitting at $75,880 right now. We're up $1,080 on today. The traditional account, looking at $55,535. We're up $667 today. And right now, in total, we're at $131,700, about $131,800 right now. And guys, I have pulled money from this account because I do live my life, and you know, I don't spend reckless, but I also generate income every month, enough monthly to take care of all the bills and everything that needs to be taken care of. And in this video right here, it's going to be a little bit different because I've been asked and requested, can I actually show you guys step by step some of the option strategies that I do? And I'm going to show you today in this video. All right, coming on down, buying power, we're sitting at $14,976. We may free up some stocks, guys. We may sell some stuff today because I want to free up some capital and get into that position in order to generate some more cash flow. That's kind of what I want to do today. So I usually sell for monthly options. And the reason I choose monthly options is because it's more on the premium side. It's less maintenance. And as long as I'm picking a good delta, the trade should go in my favor. So as you see, I got a SoFi option right here. Oh yeah, I need to tell you guys about this. The other day, I did my first ever buying option, a leaps. I did a leaps on SoFi back when all the stocks were like super red. I did a leaps on SoFi. Right now, I'm up in a position on 2 contracts. I bought in at $14. And right now, is the current price for SoFi is over $29. Yes, $29.22. This call option, $15 call option, is worth $15.17. My total return right now is $340. That's a 12% return on the investment, which gives me a market value of $31.40. I invested $2,800 into this option, this leap right here, guys, and right now it's worth $3,140. So that's doing pretty good. I like that for SoFi. It gives me control over 200 shares, essentially. Even without buying the stocks, it still gives me the control over the stocks. And I'm doing a leaps call on it because they do have earnings report, earnings next week, October 28th, I believe it is. And I already have right here 500 shares of SoFi, which I'm up in the position. $2,800, which is a almost 25% return. And now with the leaps I have, I'm also up in that position as well, just making money on top of money, put my money on to work, put money on assignment so I can get some benefits from that. All right. First thing I want to do, guys, I want to bring in some income. I want to bring in some revenue. Like I said, today we may sell some things out to liquidate the portfolio just a little bit more to get that, to get those numbers to where we need to be in order to sell some options. And you know, guys know I like selling options versus buying options. So take a look at Archer. Archer Aviation is a pretty good company. It's been up and down for the most part for the last 3 months. It's up ever so slightly, 0.89%. You see, it's been having a tough year, Archer Aviations. So I'm not the biggest fan of Archer, but Archer, I am a fan of it because of the future bet on this company being that it has a big opportunity for big returns. So I did sell off. I had 1,000 shares of Archer. I did sell off a good little bit, like 175 or 180 something shares, and I'm down to 815, which I can still use my 815 shares to bring in some type of income. So that's what we finna do right now. As you see, my total return, I'm up $1,063 in the position. My average cost is $10.07. And what I want to do with this particular stock is I want to sell a in-the-money cover call. And you might say, well, KJ, why would you want to sell an in-the-money cover call? Because when you sell an in-the-money cover call, you generate even more premium. So that's what we're going to do today. Also, I'm going to be selling puts on the same stock in order to get back into the position as if I never lost it. But yeah, that's my goal. That's my plan. So we'll go out to November 21st, sell, call. My average price was $10.07. So technically anything over $10.07 is technically a good go for me. And right now I'm looking at the $11. If I hit sell, if I do 8 contracts, that'll give me $1,088. Not bad. $1,088 on $11 cover call. But I'm going to tell you, I can get even more premium. See, look, anything over that average cost right there is a go. As long as it's over that average cost, you can sell it and you can be in the profit. So go back to November 21st, 10.50. Look at the 10.50. If I do that, this is going to be $1.59. $1.59 for a contract. Do 8 contracts. Guys, just like that, $1,200, over $1,200, $1,272. The bid and ask is a little bit wide, so let's see if we can get that a little closer. Let's do 165, 1.65. That's $1,320. Let's see if we can get. And then also, guys, to hedge yourself with this particular position, you can hedge yourself coming down in the profit area, coming down below the actual strike price. I'm sorry, coming down below the actual strike price. So it actually hedges just in case this position takes a turn for the worse, and just in case it goes down below our price, we'll be hedged as a result. So with one trade, we're gonna try to execute this one trade. I got 8 contracts. That's 800 shares up for grabs right now. 8 contracts. For 165, 1320 is the profit. Let's see if we can execute this right now. Okay, it's just telling us, agreeing that we were willing to sell 800 shares of Archer at 1050. That's below the cover call price, the strike price, and we are putting in our order. Let's see what it take. Let's see what it take. Okay, for the sake of the video, it's taking a little time. Replace the order. We're going to replace the order right quick. Let's see here. $1.59, $12.72. So just because, okay, let's try $1.60. Let's try $1.63. Low likelihood, nope. Okay, for the sake of the video, we'll just do $1.59. $1.59. And let's try that, review that. 800, $12.71 is what we're getting. And boom, 8 contracts right there. Total credit, $1,303.66. Estimated credit, $1,303.66. Hit done. So we're gonna put this in the calculate. We got 1306. I'm not really worried about the change. 1306. All right. Now, back to what we're doing here. We're generating money that's gonna hold us for the month. That's passive income that's gonna suffice everything that we got going on for the entire month. All right. So we just sold the cover call right here. Cover call on Archer. Break even, 12.13. Archer current price of Archer is $11.33. We just sold it in the money covered call. Market value is $13.04. And we're just gonna let that ride. We're gonna let that ride for right now. Now, Also, guys, that was 8 contracts of Archer. Okay, buying power is at $16,279. Buying power is at $16,279. So what we're going to do now, we're going to come back in. We're going to come back in to Archer, and we're going to sell puts. Same date. We're going to sell puts. I want to do $11 puts. Since we right there at the money. Okay. Let's see, 10 contracts. Let's do 8 contracts. For the sake of the video, let's do 8 contracts. Let's do bid and ask, change it to $1, medium likelihood. We'll see. $8,000. Got to put up. That's cool. That's collateral. 8,800. That's cool. We'll be making about $800 for this one, which is $799. A little bit lower than what I wanted it to be. Let's go back. Let's edit this. It's a little bit lower. Guys, I'm gonna come back to that. I'm gonna come back to that. Selling puts on Archer. I think I feel like I want to do that, but I'm gonna come back to that. What I do want to do, however, to get more capital, you see our buying power is at 16.2. So what I need to do is clear up some more buying power. Something I've been wanting to do for a while is come to Apple. Apple has been in my phone for so long, been in my portfolio. Apple and Google been in my portfolio for such a while, but I only got 17 shares, and it's not enough to sell options with, so it's not really generating me any type of good cash flow like that. I'm up 50% in the position. I can just take that profit and run with it, or I can just go ahead and sell the whole thing of Apple. The whole thing, sell the Apple, give me $4,580. And so I think that's exactly what I want to do. I want to sell all of Apple. That's what I kind of want to do. And that's going to get me $4,500 in collateral. And there you go. Apple order complete, done. And just like that, we have sold Apple out of there. It's out the portfolio. Buying power now is over 20K. That's cool. That's good. We're up. Another stock I've been looking at is Nvidia. And the reason I've been considering Nvidia in this particular portfolio is because I'm actually in 2 positions of Nvidia right here. Even though Nvidia is rising and it's having a great run, and I'm already overbought in Nvidia. It's cool. I don't have enough shares to do covered calls. It's only 39 shares in this particular part of the portfolio. And so I could generate more income if I liquidated this position. Guys, that's what I'm trying to get you to see. I can make more money by liquidating this position. Now, don't worry, because I think Nvidia is a stock to hold on to. Look here in the traditional. There you go. I got 126 shares of it right here. I'm up almost $10,000 total return. Look at the total return for Nvidia. I'm almost up 10,000 in this position in the traditional IRA. So I got Nvidia. So don't feel like, oh man, why KJ would get rid of the best stock in the universe. I'm not getting rid of it, guys. I'm in it to win it. I'm just liquidating so I can get some more cash flow so I can do more trades. That's all. So I want to go ahead and sell all of my Nvidia shares right now. And boom, there we go. There we have it, all 39 shares. While it's up, guys, you collect money in the green. You make money in the red. Right now, buying power is now over 28K. The buying power now is over 28K. I love to see it. We can continue on with what we were doing. IBIT, we got IBIT right here. I got 104 shares of IBIT. Total return right now, I'm up $467. So we're going to go to trade option, November 21st, sell call. I don't mind selling an in the money cover call right here, to be honest with you guys. Anything over the anything over my average cost would be sufficed. My average cost for IBIT was $58. I don't think I showed y'all, but here you go right there. Average cost. IBIT $58.43. So for me, anything over $58, makes sense. And so, cause that's what I bought it for down here. And since I'm selling a call, I can go $59 and get $560. I can go up here to 61 and get $425. Or I can go out of the money, $64 and just, you can play around with that kind of thing and see how, see what you get. I think what I would do is go to the 64. I go to the 64 for the sake of the video. Go to 64 and I'm gonna collect $268. I'll collect $268 for selling the cover call right here. There we go. There's that. So go here. We're gonna add 268 to our amount, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna continue selling options to get to where we got to go. Now, the next stock I want to look at in the portfolio, guys, we got Sweetgreen. Sweetgreens is at $7.32. Sweetgreens was a recommendation by one of my mentors. Absolute bust. I don't know. He wanted, he just said that having some stocks in the restaurant space was a good idea. I get it for diversification reasons, and that's cool, whatever. I got 400 shares of Sweetgreen at the time. It was doing good. Average cost is $12.45. Right now, Sweetgreens is not good. It's down 41%, which is super, super de-duper, like a recession type thing. Good thing this is only 6% of my portfolio, nothing too crazy. So while I'm holding on to the stock and waiting for it to recover, I might as well sell cover calls against 400 shares in order to make some passive income while I wait. So I go to trade option, November 21st, traditional expiration, sell call, put it on the call side. Right now, $7.32. We can let's take this on up to the $8.50. That's a 0.38 delta. Fine with me. I got 400 shares. I'm going to do 4. That brings me a max profit right there of $200. Review. Send that order. Boom. It's filled just like that. Estimated credit was $211.84. The reason it's up higher is because I've sold cover calls on this stock so many times before. It's really now just compounding the amount of money that I get for it. So we're going to add 211 right here, and we're going to continue going with what we got going so we can continue with what's going on. All right, next up, guys, we got SoFi. I got 500 shares of SoFi. SoFi recently came up to $29.20. We got earnings next week, and I don't like risking my shares of SoFi because SoFi is a stock that I actually really want to hold on to. These other stocks, I don't really care if I keep them, especially Archer. I sold an in the money cover call, pretty much guaranteeing that it's going to get called away, which reminds me, I'm going to revisit that in a second. But with SoFi, what we can do, another strategy, and I got a leaps on it already. I might cash that out, be another $340. But we got a leaps on it right now. We're gonna do some more plays on SoFi because I do believe earnings are gonna take this stock through the roof. Let's see, sell puts for $28. That's a 0.37 delta. Let's see, selling puts, SoFi. Let's see. Let's come down. Let's come down 26. $26. It's a 0.25 delta. Let's do 10 contracts. Oh, that's 24,000. Let's come back. Let's do 5 contracts. Okay, 560. The bid ask is kind of tight, 112 and 116. The bid ask is kind of tight right there. So what we can do in the meantime, in between time, because I wanna say I might want to get that Archer back first. So what I'm gonna do, SoFi, hold a second. Let me revisit Archer like I said I was gonna do. Guys, this isn't scripted. This is just what I do on a daily basis or weekly, monthly basis when I get ready to sell cover calls, sell puts, run the wheel strategy on my stocks. Nothing's just mapped out perfect. I go back and forth all the time. All right. November 21st, sell puts. Let's do the $11 puts. And then let's go for the 5 contracts. Nope, 8 contracts. Let's go for 9 contracts. Let's go for 10 contracts. All right, 10 contracts. That's $9.90. Let's see. Can we get it to $1? Can we get 1,000 out of it? 10 contracts. Let's review. $11,000 for collateral, 10 contracts, estimated credit, almost $1,000. Let's see what we get. And boom, it's all filled right there. $999, boom. So we got more Archer. That's plus another $999. All right, continue adding on. I just showed you what we just added. We're gonna continue adding on to our position here. All right, so we got 2 strategies going. We got a covered call at $10.50, and we got selling puts at $11 for Archer for the same date. So we should be good. SoFi, like I said, I'm not sure what's the earnings are gonna do to the stock, but until then, I can't hold back any punches. I don't want to lose SoFi. So if we get to the point where SoFi goes up so very much that I just roll the position, it won't even matter. I'll just roll it. But right now I'm going to do $32 cover call. That's a 0.38. Let's go up again with 33. That's a 0.33. Let's see what that does. We got 5 contracts, 620. Let me see if it's worth the risk. Let me go back to 32. 32 would have gave me what? Come on, 760. So that's like $140 extra. $140 extra. What will SoFi reach $32 a share after earnings? Right now is at $29. SoFi is kind of volatile. I don't want to lose the stock. I'm gonna be safe, and I'm gonna go 33. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go 33. I'm gonna go 5, $620, and we're gonna take that. 500 shares collateral, boom. Selling cover calls on SoFi. I already got 500 shares. I don't want to lose them, but I'm not going to. We'll just roll if we need to. And just like that, we collected another, what was it? 625. So we got another 625 plus 625. All right, so let's see what we got so far. We got 1306 plus 268 plus 211 plus 999 plus 625. So far, okay, so far today we've made $3,409 in the market. Let's see if we got anything left that we can go do and produce. I actually want to sell some cover call. I want to sell some puts on SoFi. Let's look at the collateral. Buying power up 19K. That's pretty good. We've made over 3,400 so far. Oh yeah, here we go. Walmart, we got 115 shares. Every time I sell cover calls on this stock, they always surprise me and surpass the number that I didn't think it would surpass. But we're going to try it again because every dollar that we have, guys, we need to put it to work so you don't have to. And that's what I believe in. I need to put my money to work, making more money for me so I don't have to go to work myself. All right, so total return so far, we're up $5,393.40. That's a 78.65% return. In Walmart, got 115 shares. I keep adding on to the position every week. Market value $12,251.85. And what we're gonna do, Walmart has been kind of on this, in this 106 range last 3 months. Walmart hasn't done much. It's been down 96, 95, 102, 101. I think 109 is the highest it went. And so in the last 3 months, so what I'm going to do is trade option. November 21st, cover call. It did get up to 109. So we're going to go to, right now it's at 106.17. We're going to go to 110. See what that gives us, a 0.35 delta. What about a 111? A 0.31 delta. So let's do 111. We'll do 111, one contract. It'll give us $157. Let's try. What if we do the 159 medium? Let's try 159. Will it take? For the sake of the video, it's not taken, so I'm gonna replace the order. Go back, replace. Try it now, because it looks like the bid ask might have changed. We'll try it now. And boom, it's filled 158.96. So basically 159. So we'll take that. So we'll plus 159 right there. That brings us to 35.68 in the portfolio. So far that we've made, guys, some people don't make $3,500 in a single month at their jobs. And we've just made it option trading. Excuse me. Using stocks that we already have, using collateral that we already have. We are doing it right here in real time, making money hand over fist, where some people don't even get a chance to make all month long. And we're not done yet. We go over to the traditional IRA. In the traditional IRA, we're sitting at $20,000 in the buying power. And for the trade, I would like to make. Oh yeah, let me show you about DeFi, guys. DeFi Technologies is at $2.05. Guys, this is a quick play I did about I bought 1,000 shares the other day. I'm up. I'm at $51 profit right now. That took care of dinner for the other night. We just had Longhorns. $2. I'm up 2.55%. Market value $2,050. So this is just like a small little position in the portfolio, about 5.80%. So not even 6% of my portfolio is taking a risk on this new DeFi Technologies. And the reason I'm doing it, guys, I did study this stock for a couple of hours the other night. But if you look at the earnings report right down here, it is expected to go from unprofitable to profitable. If you look at the Q2, they did about a 0.02 earnings. And if you look at Q3, the estimated earnings is 9 cents instead of 2 cents. They're looking to go way up to 9 cents estimated earnings, November 13th. So that's why I got some positions right here and here. And, I'm looking to see, I'm hoping that it hits those expectations and more. And if this position turns out to be profitable, I may decide to make it a permanent holding, increasing the size. If not, I will sell off, take my profits, and redeploy my money into other endeavors. But anyway, for the longest time, I've had these three, Nvidia, MicroStrategy, and Palantir in the portfolio. But MicroStrategy 289.85, I think, have seen the better days. It's also, I'm only up $62.99. And the reason I said better days is because 3 months ago, look at this. I should have sold back in July. I was up. Look, my MicroStrategy was like $405, $403 back in July. And it's all the way down to $289.89. Now, I'm still in profit. Other words, if I wasn't, I would hold the position. But I'm not going to hold this any longer because it's not bringing me any type of revenue. And I could be using this revenue for other things. Now, it's holding up $2,856.67 in my portfolio. I could be putting that $2,800 to work for me, so I wouldn't have to go to work. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do, go to trade. Like I said, total return, I'm up $62.70. I'm up 2%. I'm still in profit. But this Bitcoin, this MicroStrategy is controlled by the Bitcoin accumulations and all that good stuff, which Bitcoin may have a run just next week. They may have a run in 3 months from now. I don't know. But for what I do know for right now, it's just taking up space in this portfolio. And for what I'm trying to do, and scale and grow, guys, we don't have time for anything just taking up space and not doing what it's supposed to do. So here I am, I'm finna sell all of MicroStrategy. I'm in a profit when selling this. Yes, I am. I'm in a profit. And there you go. Boom. I've sold MicroStrategy. I've sold it for a profit. Average price $289.98. Total credit $28.58.69. Done. That goes away. Excuse me. Now my buying power is back up to 23K291. So with that, also guys, I've been looking. Palantir has a earnings report coming up pretty soon. 9 days left. I think Palantir is going to continue doing what it does, but it has lost momentum. I will admit Palantir has lost momentum, and for that very reason, it's been hanging out around the 184 mark, the 180 mark. See, look right here, the 1 month chart. It has went literally sideways. 179, 181, 185, 185. So Palantir hasn't really done much. And so with that in mind, I got earnings coming. Sorry about that. I want to take a little bit of profit off of the table with Palantir. I do want to take up some profit. I'm up 78%. Trade, sell. I don't want to sell all of it. I just want to sell in shares. Let's sell in dollars. Let's do $1,000. Let's do $1,000. That's about 5.4 shares. We'll swipe up. We'll take it. Get it gone. Done. There we go. Sold some of Palantir. Had to take some profit. Now my buying power is at $24,291.76. Not bad. Now the reason I wanted to take some profit from Palantir, because it's always good to take profit. You never want to just leave it there, because I should have took profit back with MicroStrategy, and I just showed you why. Back in the summertime, it was up to $400 a share. Now it was down to $289. I lost all those gains, so I don't want to risk it on a more important stock to me like Palantir. Now, what I'll do, go here, go to the search bar, go here, Robinhood Market. Robinhood Market is a stock I don't mind owning, and it's something we're going to sell options on today in order to generate and bring in some more of that passive income. Go to trade option, November 21st, sell puts. And this stock is kind of speculative. It's kind of volatile as well. So I want to go down here to maybe the 132. That's a 34 delta. Not a lot of volume. Let's do 131. It's 0.33. IV is at 73. Volume is only 14. Open interest 133. Okay, let's try 130. Okay, there we go. Delta is at 0.31. The volume is at 3,200. That's 3,200. The volume is up. Open interest 5,500. This is the one we want. You look at your volume, you look at your open interest, look at your greets. The delta, it tells you it's at a point 30 is the perfect sweet spot for selling options. So that's what we want. And I just went out of it. Okay, right here at the 130 mark, which is what I figured it was, we'll sell. Okay, for one contract, okay, let's go from individual. Let's switch it over to traditional. There we go. For one contract, they're going to give us, we're getting paid $650. For one contract, max loss is $12,350. So we want to do two contracts. Okay, two contracts would be $24,700. We are at $24,291. So what we need to do is come out of there. Come out of there. Let's go back and look at let's go back. Let's liquidate some more. And what has happened, guys, is like I said, I ended up buying this speculative stock, the DeFi technologies. I ended up getting that. So that's one thing that's kind of taking up some money in the portfolio. Like I said, this isn't scripted. This isn't planned out. Like, I'm just going off the wham. So you guys actually get to see what I do in real time. All right, I got 126 shares. I didn't want to mess with the 26 shares right here, but I don't think it's a bad idea to take a little bit of profit from Nvidia. So in order for we can put on this trade, hold on. Sorry about that. Sell. Okay, we want to sell shares. Let's see here. We got 126 shares. So let's just, how much would it be if I did 10? 10 shares give me $1,000. What about 11? Oh, 11 shares will give me $2,000. $2,055. Okay, review account RA, no more shares, 11. So then market price that $2,055. We're gonna go with it. And guys, we don't mind holding on to stocks long term. That's something that's good for our portfolio. We're gonna add more to it, but right now we're selling options, and it's all about income accumulation. We're trying to collect income. And that's what we are here to do. We're here to collect income. We're not here to give it back to the market. So right now I'm at 26,000 in buying power. That's good. We'll go back to our Robinhood play. We want to go to trade options, November 21st. We want to come down here to 130. We want to go ahead and sell 2 contracts. That's 24,666. We want to change to traditional. That way you'll do it in the correct, you'll make the trade in the correct brokerage account. Max loss is 24,660. That's how much money you need to have in your account. We got 26,347. So we have plenty. It's at 660. Let's try to get it to 670. It'll be dead smack in the middle. And then for the max profit, we'll get 1340. Let's review this trade and let's try to execute. And it is not executing right now for the sake of the trade. Gonna replace order. All right, we're gonna try it again, just with the 660. We're gonna try to do that. 26,000 is the collateral. We're gonna trade up to submit. And boom, just like that, we've just got another 1333. 1333. So it's like $1334 because of the credits they took out. So done. We gotta add that plus 1333. And just like that, guys, bam, we've did it. $4,901. Oh man, we only need $100 to get to 5,000. You guys think I should trade something else to get to 5,000? We don't want to be greedy. This is what the market has given us today. I think we've done actually pretty good. And like I said, the DeFi, we are up in this position for a little bit. We're trying to see what that's all about. We're making money, man. We're making money. Hand over fist. We got some good options here going. I'm up 19,000. So I did the puts on Archer. I had to make sure that, yeah, $11 puts Archer, Sweetgreen's IBIT call. I can also do depending on if IBIT gets called away, I could sell a cover call on IBIT. I mean, I could sell puts on IBIT. I might can sell puts on SoFi. We got 19 grand. So guys, I'm already doing a lot with SoFi. That's kind of how I feel. I kind of feel like I'm already doing a lot. I got a Leaps option on it. I'm already holding 500 shares. I'm doing cover calls on those. But you know what? November 21st, sell put. I can do some puts. $26 put. I mean, it's at this point, it's almost like easy money. So we can do 5 contracts. That's $565. Let's do 6 contracts. That'll be $678. So yeah, let's do 6 contracts. I already got a good bit of money in the buying power. And the reason I'm doing this, guys, is because, not to be greedy, but because we need to generate as much money as we can in the market, because we want our investments, our dollars, to work for us and not the other way around. Because I've spent the last 19 years working on somebody else's job. And if you count all the school years, I've actually worked the last 20 years working on somebody else's job, making somebody else's pockets fatter and richer. So I kind of want to do it for myself. And I feel like this is a good way in order to do that, generate this extra income. So right here, without trying to be greedy, we're going to leave some money available in the buying power, because like I said, I do use this account to help fund my lifestyle. But the purpose of the option trading is to bring in monthly income enough to get us ahead, so we can produce that retirement income, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And then 6 contracts, I don't mind owning. We'll have 15,600 as the collateral. There's 600 shares. I'm buying for at the $26 strike price. If SoFi was to drop down $26 by the time of the ending of this. And there you have it. Another $683.75. So we got right there. We're going to go here. We're going to add, what was that? 678. It was 678, right? Let's go back and see. Yeah, I believe so, guys. 684. I'm sorry. 684. And boom, there you have it. That's how you create passive income. That's how you create income that you don't have to worry about. You and your family going on vacation, you don't have to worry about what's going to pay for it. Just like that, today I've made $5,585 from option trading from my portfolios. Almost $6,000 on today. If it was more of a red day, we probably could have got to the $6,000, $7,000 mark. But I'm very happy with what we did do. I'm very confident with the trades that we made. And so I'm okay, man. We're good. 55.85. I'll take it. That's more than a lot of people make on full-time jobs. And I'm talking about jobs that pay between $30 and $40 starting off. So, hey, an hour, that is $30 and $40 an hour. That's more than what a lot of them make. So I'm bringing home $55.85 in 1 month today. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is Katie the Investor signing off. Until next time. Peace.